Let's build an Ultramarine with the standard that is largest in the Warhammer 40k history. Hello my friends, my name is Max and today we're going to build this really nice Victrix Guard Space Marine with a huge standard. As always, by the end of this video, we will figure out answers for 3 simple questions. Does this mini look cool when assembled? Is it easy and fun to build it? And how does it stand next to other minis? We're gonna start with the torso that is supposed to be used for this miniature. And let's build the legs first. Let's start with the right leg made from beads 28 and one of these. These are the beads for my right leg. They should be assembled like this, and I am going to really quickly glue them. And that is our right leg assembled. Now we do the same for the left leg, made from beads 30 and one of these 3. And these are the beads of the left leg. They should be combined together like this. And I'm gonna glue them too. And that is my left leg assembled. Looking really cool. Next we need to attach them to the back part of the torso 27. This is my back part of the torso, nothing really special. And let's see how it should be combined with the legs. This is how the right leg is supposed to be attached. There is an elaborate lock. This is how it looks. And we do the same for the other leg, which should be sitting here like this. There is also a lock-looking thing. And my legs seem to be in place. Next, they want us to add the front part of the torso, bead 32. This is my bead 32, a really old-looking Imperial Eagle. That tells you something about the age of this set of armor. Should be built like this, and let's glue it. And that is the torso of my flag bearer. We flip a page, and we arrive to the state where we're supposed to select between these 2 pals. We're gonna build the chapter Ancient, and that is why we follow the blue instruction set. First of all, we are supposed to build the standard. These instructions mean that we need to attach the standard first, and only after that we add a cape. So let's build the standard from beads 37 and 36. This is my bead 37. It looks absolutely fantastic. This is the largest flag and the most elaborate flag or a standard I have ever seen in my life. Some of you guys were wondering if you can convert this into Blood Angels. I think this is gonna be diabolically hard because it says Ultramarines all over the place, Ultima symbols, 13, the number of the Legion, Old Legion is here, and it even says Ultramarines here, so I would rather not convert this one. This looks very Ultramarine-y to me. There is a look, and that is how the pauldron it should be sitting on the shoulder. Make sure to dry fit it first, even though there is a defined look. And this is my shoulder in place. And now let's try to add it to the miniature. Surprisingly enough, there is no look here, so you are free to place it however you want. But this is not entirely true because you will have to make sure that it actually stands correctly. And I have no clue how to do that without adding additional things here. This is gonna be a little bit tricky because first of all, you will have to find the correct angle here, more or less correct angle. And this angle is gonna be defined by the rest of the shaft that is gonna be resting on this brick here and this cape. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna glue this bead 38 first, and only after that I will place the standard, because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to figure out where it should be standing here. This is my bead of the shaft, 38, and it should be sitting here like this. It is actually really well defined, so you have to glue here and here. And that is the rest of my standard attached, looking really nice. Let's give it a bit of rest. And let's check the cape first. The cape 35. This is our cape 35. I think this is a specific cape for this particular miniature. It is supposed to be sitting here, and we are supposed to add the arm first before we attach the cape. Let's see which angle it should be maintaining. It should be done roughly like this. I'm gonna glue really carefully this arm, and then I will place a cape, and the place should fix it in place. Let's see if that plan works. I wish they had a lock here, but seemingly they don't. Okay, this is roughly how it looks so far, and let's add the cape on top of it like this, which should really define the position. This is how it looks for me so far. We'll give it a bit of rest. And in the meanwhile, let's add some additional things here. Let's add this bead 39 that should be in front of his chest. This is my bead 39. Looking really cool. Should be sitting roughly like this. I'm going to try to make it happen. And that is how my bead 39 is sitting here. Next, we are supposed to add an arm with a sword. I'm gonna go for arm 25 and a sword 33. These are my bits of the arm and the sword. Should be combined together like this, and I'm going to glue them. And that is my arm with the sword. Should be sitting here. Going to glue it too. That is my arm in place. Looking good. Next, they want us to add this head 40. I checked this head and I didn't like it at all. That is why I will give this pal yet another Victrix Honour Guard hat with a helmet. It will be sitting here like this, and I am going to try to carefully glue it. Here we go, this is my helmet. Keep in mind that this helmet might be a little bit too large for the standard, so it might not really fit here. And I would strongly not recommend placing it before you paint the banner. Next, we need to add a pauldron. We're gonna go with bead 34. This is my bead 34, a really beautiful pauldron. I'm gonna glue it directly. That is my pauldron in place. And next we add a backpack 59, which is a standard Space Marine backpack. I'm gonna glue it directly too. And that is our pal. Now let's drop him on a 40mm base. We have such a base here. And that is our miniature assembled, my friends. It took me roughly 50 minutes to build this pal. He had quite a lot of bits, and this standard was not the easiest part to assemble. I will give this miniature 5 service cows out of 5 for the sheer fun of building it, and I will give it 3 out of 5 for its ease of assembly. The arm with the standard looked a bit tricky, and yeah, other than that, it was actually quite a lot of frustration on my part when I was trying to make it happen. I would not recommend building this pal as the first one from this kit. Anyways, he looks incredibly cool. I am really happy with this miniature. It might require partial assembly because of the standard. Yet again, the standard looks absolutely fantastic, but I would probably add it at a later point. And it feels like that the cape can be added first, and the arm with the standard can be added as the last moments. because there is enough space there to place it under the cape. Just keep this kind of stuff in mind. And now let's take a look how he stands next to some other miniatures. This is how he compares to a regular Victrix Guard Space Marine. They look very similar in decorations, but our pal has a huge flag. And this flag, as you can see, it's like almost 3 times the size of a Space Marine. It is absolutely fantastic, my friends. Anyways, these pals look cool together. This is how he stands next to a Terminator Standard Bearer, the first company Ancients. They look very, very cool. And of course, Ultramarines flag is really, really, really tall. And just for fun, we have this Ancients from the Indomitus books, I think. He looks very, very cool. Some sort of a standard too. Actually, it's bones of some saint. Pretty sure this was a Space Marine in life, because he has some sockets. And both of these pals look really, really, really cool. And that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comments below what do you think of this brand new miniature, the Chapter Ancients, with a humongous flag, or a standard. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel. This way you will get more content like this in the future, and I will get to build more minis. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.